So I wasn't gonna do one of these videos today, and it was because I thought I didn't do anything today. I usually say that, but I really mean I didn't do anything today. It was a Saturday. Um, some people were doing whatever they were doing. There's nobody to do anything. And I was almost going to get on here and say, okay, guys, if things are going to be boring like this, I'm not going to make a video. And I thought, who am I doing this for? I mean, the whole point was about building a habit and practicing persistence. I thought, right now the videos are about me and me staying persistent and saying, okay, I'm going to do this. Uh, this is how you're going to have to act when you're doing the sales. You have to be persistent. You have to follow up. You can't give up even when it feels like nothing is really happening and you have nothing to say or nothing to do. You gotta pick up the phone or email and make it happen. So you need to make the video. And, that's an interesting. These are sort of, they're pretty much diaries for me. And I have to kind of evaluate, or I do. I guess I don't have to, but I do evaluate what I'm going to say before I make the video. And I get nervous and uncomfortable about making the video when I have nothing to talk about because I didn't do anything. And it's always really interesting, the feelings that I get of being uncomfortable or ashamed or whatever the emotion is about having to write or say in my diary here, I didn't do anything today. So in my diary here, I'm writing, I didn't do anything today, and it made me feel really uncomfortable because I always feel as though I need to be doing something. I visualize myself as if I'm in a movie or something. People are calling people up and doing a whole bunch of stuff. You go over here, you go over there. Uh, but the montage and how it speeds up time is not realistic. And I think, you know, is this just a piece of the starting up? Are these, and I've said it before, where it's ups and downs and ups and downs. Maybe this is a down. It's got to be a down. But the downs make me feel really uncomfortable, like I should be rushing forward to do something. Today I said to myself, I think this is just a part of the development. These slow moments of things being worked on, and you should have other things to do. But I guess I thought I was going to sell a little while ago. So I tried to rush and get everything done. And now that there's a little bit of this backtracking happening to get the pricing right and change the design, it's adjusted my plan a little bit here. I'm trying to relax and not be so rushed. And it's not great. It makes me not plan correctly. It's not good. I don't know how to adjust it. Um but even if it is boring, I'm just going to continue to make these, even if it's just I didn't do anything today. I think making the product from scratch is just definitely has its challenges to it, and it's got to have these slow moments. Unlike something else where the product already exists. A couple times today, I was thinking to myself, dang, I should have just maybe found some other person's plushie and tried to sell those. That was not the headspace I was in, though. My brother told me to do that a long time ago. He said, you should just find up some plushie and just try to sell it online. Which now that I've moved into this, okay, I'll sell some of the things to online stores, I'll sell some things to offline gift shops, and some things to hospital gift shops. I just to practice the selling, I think, oh man, like I might have been right. But I had fun making the idea. I guess it's just that the idea slows you down in trying to do the sale and practice the selling. So yeah, and then I'm just right back to the speeding up and going fast. But when you're in an uncomfortable situation, you want to get out of the uncomfortable situation. When I was up at my dad's, we are always having conversations about going to college and getting a job and doing what I'm doing here. I was over at Domino's and I had my friend who was the manager, whose dad owns several stores. And at some point he said, he could be a general manager. His dad is always offering that up. And in order to franchise, you have to be a general manager at some point. And so I was telling my dad, that's a pretty good route. Get finish up the school, get a job, and open up some franchises with my friend there. He can go through all the classes, and I could get a job, and I could help. We could put money in, and I could finance. Keep working the job while he works at the first store, and then once he builds up, we build enough money from the store and I'm at the job, then we go and open up a second store, and then I would be able to maybe stop my job and go work at the second store, and then from those two stores and build and build and build. And I told my dad this, and he's like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. And I would say to him, but while that's definitely a possibility, you make a decision and it can have lasting uh lasting effects. And the problem is, do you look back on those and say, oh, I made the right choice, that was good? No, I had fun. And we're in agreement, and it sort of comes down to, well, what do you want? What are you trying to do? What are you deeming as your purpose, or what are you searching for as your purpose? What are you trying to get? I don't know. Holy moly. I feel pretty stuck in doing this stuff. I'm trying to make some sort of a business from my own creation. Another problem I have with the franchise is that it seems a little scary to me where you don't really directly own anything. I mean, you buy everything from Domino's. Everything is Domino's related. Even the food is Domino's food, packaged food. And if Domino's ever went out of business, if corporate ever went out of business, what do you own? You don't really own anything. You own the name Domino's, which now has gone out of business. So that seems pretty scary. Is Domino's going to go out of business? No, but probably not in the next however many years. But it's still a possibility. You don't know what the future is. Not saying that that's a huge reason why I wouldn't do it. The huge reason is, what is my purpose? What am I doing? This is what I don't like about the moments of slow. When it's busy, I'm not thinking about this stuff. When it's slow, I'm going, oh, well, it's slow. What does that mean? Does that mean I have no idea what's going on? Perfect. This isn't good. I think that these are probably the positive things that you look back on and say, oh gosh, that guy, what was he so worried about? But these slow times, I don't like the slow times. And I think often when I make these videos or I say stuff like that, people in the comments think that I'm like down and, oh, keep your head up. I'm not down. I'm not necessarily, it's not that I'm sad or feeling bad. It's, well, one, probably just who I am in general, but I'm just trying to think through who I am and what any of this is. It's an existential question of what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on with me? It's not. If I was down in the dumps, I just would not be doing any of this. There's no way that I could be down in the dumps and continue on. If I was that down in the dumps, I would definitely have a job and a salary job and doing my thing. But it's not that I'm down in the dumps. It's just the constant questioning of what the heck is going on here. In the end, I think lots of people that start a business feel this way. For sure, you've got to feel this way. Holy moly, is this what's going on? I'm trying to do this. I'm a little unsure of myself. I'm a little unsure of everything. I don't know. Am I the only person that doesn't know? Or do I know everything that I need to know? Is this all that there is to know? Nothing to know? I definitely know that some sort of incredible persistence can get you very, very, very far. Definitely can get you very far. I mean, if you're willing to just keep going and keep going and keep going, even if it's little by little, it's still something. And if it's a lotta by a lotta, I bet you can get a whole lot done. And in those moments, I feel really positive. I'm like, heck yeah. Like, all I have to do is keep going, keep on keeping on, make it happen, and it's good. I mean, it's very fun. The website isn't finished, but it's getting there, and that'll be cool to have a website. All the legal stuff is finished. That's pretty cool. I legally have got the business. Everything's sort of set up. It's fun and terrifying and exciting all at the same time, right? We'll find out. In the meantime, today, though, while I wasn't doing anything, I was doing stuff. A long time ago, had this game idea, a mobile app game. I don't know if you've ever heard of the $1 Million Homepage, but it was this website, just a static website that had 100 pixels. I think it was 100. No, it was 1,000,000 pixels. 1,000,000 pixels, and each pixel cost $1, and maybe you had to buy 100 pixels, something like that. And you placed an ad on it, or you placed whatever you want, whatever image you wanted to put on it. And this, I don't know if I guess he was American, maybe British, but I think American. And he sold it. He sold all 100 pixels. And I always thought, that's a really awesome idea. How could you turn that into a game, a video game? It's about ads and companies buying up spaces from people who have built the size or respawning of the characters. And you would be able to click on the space and go to their website, and it's so that companies and regular people can buy and sell from one another, but also so companies can have a place to put up advertisements. It's sort of like a buying up advertising real estate space. But you would be the one that owns the advertising real estate space, and then you would rent it out to a another a company or whoever, even if you just want to put an image up of something. But you have to maintain the space in a particular way so that it stays relevant, or else it will shrink and people will just won't see it as often. So I had fun making that game. And whenever I do that, I always think, okay, this is so cool. I've got Puzzle Bubs, the toy, Puzzle Bubs as sort of my children, teen collector plushie that can go into bookstores and hospitals and gift shops. And that's one brand under Norsum. And then, oh, there's this other brand. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I was thinking Ad Space or Battle Ads might be fun. I don't know I don't have a name for it, but then this mobile app game, sort of financial mobile app game, and then some other things that I'm thinking of. But I'm so very close to selling that I think once I can get a little system going for Puzzle Bubs, I can start working on other brands. This is so much fun. This is what I want to do. I don't want to own Domino's. I mean, owning Domino's would be pretty cool at some point, but making my thing and feeling really powerful in the sense that I have some resiliency and self-sustaining. I can be self-sustaining without a job or a franchise or something. That seems so powerful. And I think that's really what I would like to do, prove to myself that I'm capable of doing something like that. Anyway, guys, it's been 20 minutes here. I think actually a little bit less, but I did it. I made the video, staying persistent, staying consistent, and making the thing happen. So anyway, guys, ups and downs and all arounds. I will see you later.